Hello, my name is Dears, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about the new Doctor Who news that we've got. In fact, we're going to be talking about two bits of it. So the first thing that I have is the Dalek. I think it looks really cool. I think that the design for it is great, and I think that it could be maybe a leader or something like that. I can't possibly speculate, but I'm going with leader. You know, the design, it looks really cool and menacing, so I'm really happy with that. The only thing that I don't like is I feel like I don't know how it's going to integrate into this... It feels like it comes from Resolution more than it should do its own Dalek story. Resolution should have been the kind of like the one story, that kind of little odd like nugget of Dalek stuff when they try and do something different with it. The fact that they've brought it back, even though that Dalek has been destroyed, is strange to me and feels like it shouldn't really happen. It's like they just had the models and all of that, so they thought they'd just copy and make another Dalek the same way. You know, that Dalek was made out of necessity. This Dalek is supposed to be, well, from what the synopsis said, some kind of massive Dalek fleet. You know, actually coming to like an invasion fleet. Maybe something that, you know, that recon Dalek was looking for. This is still a recon Dalek, so maybe that was intentional, but that was made, not, like I said before, it was made, so I'm not buying it. I don't know how it fits in, and I'm really hoping that they weren't just lazy with their Dalek design. So earlier today I saw on Facebook that they've actually announced the first issue's covers, and I say covers because there's 4 of them for some reason. They've done like a cover variation thing, and I think you can buy the cover that you prefer, so I'm going to be talking about that. But first I'll start with all the details about this issue. So I believe there will be at least 2 of these, maybe like 3 if they're kind of following the same thing as they did with the Big Finish stuff. I think to me, if you're on a tight budget, I would say that buying the comic books to get a portion of this story would be how I would do it. I think they're actually quite reasonably priced, so you know, they're like £5 per issue. Which is good, I think, especially when they could have charged about 14-15 quid for each one. They've only charged £5, but I think that maybe they're quite short. It says something about booster, like extra length one, but why doesn't the price reflect that? Okay, so first cover I think is probably the weakest out of a lot of them. I think that the artwork, the Timelord Victorious artwork, doesn't reflect this comic alone. I think it kind of reflects all of the comics, which I feel like it doesn't really represent a comic as a standalone thing, so I don't really like it for that reason. Cover B, I think, is odd. See, I don't really like the second one, and I can't really pinpoint why. I think it's because it looks odd, and I don't like that. I personally quite like covers such as number 3, which is, I think, the best out of the lot. I think that it has great composition, which is very pleasing. It has that kind of line of symmetry, which I really like, and I think that it looks interesting, and it looks like the bigger, sort of higher stakes out of the 3 that we've shown previously. And then the 4th one reminds me a lot of Power of the Daleks. I believe it must have been inspired by it, because there is no way that you make that without thinking of Power of the Daleks. It looks a lot like the special edition release that's coming out later this year as well, but I think that one also looks beautiful. For me, I think the best is the 3rd one. I think it's the most interesting. It's the one that I think I would prefer to have on my shelf than any of the others. If you're looking for a way to get into Timelord Victorious, and you don't have one of the big escape room things near you, and Big Finish is a bit out of your price range, then I think that the comics are going to be your way to get into all of that. But they're all released in September. Thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you did enjoy this video. I've noticed how much I hate how my hair looks in this video, but thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you did enjoy this video. I'm slowly making my descent into General Kenobi. I do that, I kind of look a bit like him. Sorry, I got distracted. Anyway, thank you guys very much for watching. Hopefully you did enjoy this video. If you did, make sure you give it a like, subscribe if you are new, and I shall see you soon.